Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about what might come after. We're going to talk about an incoming prime minister, kind of run through a little bit about him. We're going to talk about what it might mean, where it might go, and what some of the major issues that might arise may end up being. We have talked about it a number of times on the channel. The idea has been floated repeatedly that there would be a revitalized Palestinian Authority that would administer both the West Bank and Gaza after everything. And that's how they were going to get back on track, and that eventually that would lead to a two-state solution. The problem that immediately arises with this is that the Palestinian Authority is not exactly super popular with Palestinians. And that's where that revitalized part came in. They were going to bring in new people. Conventional wisdom said that they would bring in people that had their own bases of support. So you'd have somebody from Gaza that people liked and get them to sign off on being part of the Palestinian Authority. You'd get somebody from the West Bank, bring them in, and build out support in that fashion. That was the conventional wisdom. It was widely accepted as what they were going to do. Is that what they did? No. They decided to go the exact opposite way with it. They knew our incoming Prime Minister, Mohammed Mustafa, literally has no support, no political support. He's nonpartisan. He's an economist. So that's a unique move. I think they're maybe angling more for a clean slate approach. So what does he say he wants? A nonpartisan technocratic government. So a government of experts, zero tolerance for corruption. As far as reconstruction in Gaza, he's indicated that he wants an independent agency to manage that and an international trust. Yeah, that's definitely angling towards a two-state solution. That's what that is. So what does this mean internationally? Most countries, they're going to be okay with this guy. Most countries are going to be okay with this. Netanyahu will not, because he doesn't want the Palestinian Authority in Gaza, because he's opposed to a two-state solution. So that's the big hang-up there. But there's another one that seems to be kind of being overlooked, and I think it's far more important. Sure, a lot of Middle Eastern countries, a lot of Western nations, they're going to be okay with this. The Palestinians need to be okay with this. They kind of get the deciding vote on that. I understand the idea of some kind of interim administration, but if it is just other countries forcing certain people into certain roles, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. The Palestinians themselves have to have a voice in it. Now, this is early on. This is one person. Maybe that has been accounted for, but I haven't seen it mentioned anywhere. Again, when you're talking about the early phases of Reconstruction and all of that, I get it. But it seems like that's something that is being overlooked in the planning, or at least in the media coverage, which means even if they've considered it the entire time, if it's not mentioned until way later, it's going to seem like an afterthought, and it very well might delegitimize the effort. This is a big deal. It's something that has to be very well thought out. And it's not something that can be done without the consent of the governed. The Palestinian people are going to have to sign off on whatever administration comes along. It needs to be part of the discussion early on, even if the plan entails an appointed administration in the interim. That's got to be part of the discussion, or it really might delegitimize it from the very beginning. The plans and the stuff that's here, yeah, it sounds good. It's something that could lead to growth and hopefully peace. But it has to be them. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.